Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Brad over here at Chattanooga Fish-n-Fun. Here at Fish-n-Fun, we sell Ranger boats and Lance campers. We have another beautiful bluebird sky here to do a video today, and another hot one I might add at that. And real quick, I want to give a shout out to Lance here. I need you to get me my campers in here that I got on order, because I had a customer come in here the other day upset that I didn't have the camper that he wanted here. He gave me something to remember him by. Check that out. Yeah, he was not happy. I'm just kidding. This is what happens when you decide to fall off your motorcycle and make love to the asphalt and not wearing a fully enclosed helmet. So let that be a lesson to you that you might want to invest in a full face mask helmet and wear it at all times, whether you're going down the block or not. But anyways, you know, I had a brilliant idea about what to do a video on today. Asphalt knocked some sense into me. I've been asked plenty of times, Brad, what kind of four-season Lance truck camper can I put in my, F250 or my 2500 series short bed truck? So that's what we're going to be looking at today. I got 3 campers that I'm going to be showing you that'll be in that range for a 250 or 2500 series short bed pickup. All 3 of these are four-season. Now I know that, there's more campers that'll fit those, like your 650 and some Squire campers out there, but these are the four-season ones. So that's our key word, is four-season. This could take a minute to show you because, I'm going to be showing you 3 campers, whereas usually I do 1. So make sure you got your beer or a nice glass of wine ready. All right, so the smallest and lightest four-season booger that we're going to be looking at today is the Lance 825. Now, I just did a video solely on this one earlier this week. So if you watch that, you can skip past this part. We'll be moving on to the 865 next, and then the 850 that I have right here beside us. But these campers are going to range from about, 2,151 pounds in weight to about 2,834 pounds in weight. And those are dry weight, so you still got to add in your wet weight, which would be propane, water, whatever you decide to carry with you. And then these also range from the MSRP side to 47,113 to about 58,440. Now, everybody knows that the MSRP is the meaningless retail suggested pricing, or meaningless suggested retail pricing. See, I don't even know what it stands for here, but we go by BSRP here. That's Brad suggested retail pricing, and it's a hell of a lot better than this. So stay tuned. We're going to go over this 825, show you kind of the ins and outs and differences of these real quick. So on the 825, you have one singular propane tank. Same thing with the 865. You have a onboard 30-gallon freshwater tank. And then the next one, the 865, let me get my paper situated here. You're going to be around also 30 gallons. And then same on the 850. So all 3 of these have the same size onboard freshwater holding tank. The 825 has a Truma combi, which is your furnace and your tankless, or your furnace and your water heater all in one. Whereas these other 2 boogers over here, the 850 and the 865, they're going to have your Truma Aqua Go, which is an on-demand tankless water heater, and Truma Vario Heat furnace, which is your furnace, if you didn't catch that last part. A little bit of storage on the 825 here on the outside, driver's side. All of your campground connections are also on this side. 30 amp plug-in, your city water connection, your black water flush, outdoor shower, all that good stuff is going to be on your driver's side. It's going to be the same deal on the 865 and 850 as well. Everything campground side is, or plug-in, is on your driver's side. On the rear here, that rhymed, wasn't even trying to do that. We got our backup camera, we got docking lights, patio lights. It's going to be the same on the others as well. Stepping on in, layout of our, excuse me, I just fell backwards. Layout of our 825 is a little bit different than the others. This one has your bath on the right side with your shower and toilet. No sink in here is what you're going to notice. So it opens it up where you have more interior space for showering and doing your business. When things get, strenuous, you just sit right here, tilt your head back, let her flow. Whew, I'm done. Nice closet across from us over here. Thing about the sink is it's nice to not have it in there, because 2 steps away, here you are at this sink. You can brush your teeth over here, wash your hands, do whatever you need to do. Move that real quick. A little bit of countertop space here. Not a whole lot to prep with, but if you're like me, I'm doing all my cooking outside on the hibachi grill. I got a little 22-inch Blackstone I carry with me. You have a 2-burner gas cooktop in the 825. Your 865 and 850 that we're about to look at, you're going to have a 3-burner up top with an oven. This is pretty much standard on all 3 of these models. You're going to have, you know, the convection microwave air fryer deal all in one right here. Convenience center. Your Truma panel where you control, you know, the Truma combi on this one. Let's see, we have a 3 cubic foot fridge. So this is the same in the 825 and 865. The 850 is where you take your step up to the separated fridge and freezer combo. You're going to have a 5 cubic fridge in that one. And all 3 of these campers are equipped with 3-way fridges, so you can use them on, you know, DC, which is battery, AC, shore power, or gas, and run it off your propane tanks. 19-inch TV, that's going to be about standard on all 3 of these. Well, it's not standard, it's an upgrade, but, you know, we always add that to them. 60 by 80-inch mattress, so true queen size in all 3 of these. Reading lamps. Shelf space above the window where you can throw your duffel bag. Countertop space off to the left up there. Wireless phone charger. Now here's the thing on the 825 and 865 you're going to notice. Limited headroom. This really opens up on the 850 series. I've got 6 more of those about to ship my way because all of you here on YouTube, y'all are eating that 850 up this year. We have a fold down bunk. This is going to be pretty similar in all 3 of these campers. You can also use it for storage. If you want to use it for storage, you just rip out this cushion and the little wooden piece that covers these holes when you have it laid down, and you can use it for storage. Good size U-shaped dinette. This is about 48 inches wide and about 72 inches long. So we're looking at about 6 foot by 4 foot. Plenty of space. This would be comfortable for 3 people. You have 2 up in the bed, 1 on the dinette, 2 if they're really friendly. Don't mind something poking them in the back all night long. I'm sorry. I probably need to, you know, cut that out, but I'm not going to. Let's see. That's pretty much it in the 825. Now we're going to continue going this way with it. I'm doing things a little different today. Your main drains are right here, easy to get to while you have it on the truck or jacked up in the air. You have a nice auto awning on the side that you just hit a button to extend or retract it. It does have auto wind sensing, so it'll roll itself back in if it gets too windy. And it has a nice LED light strip hanging on the very end of it to light things up at night. 2 outdoor speakers so we can tick our neighbors off blasting AC/DC. But hey, if they don't like that or Kiss, they ain't my friends. All right, so we're going to travel over here to the 865 now. All right, so on this one, you can upgrade to up to 2 solar panels on top instead of 1 like the 825. You get a little bit more room on the roof here. They lay things out a little differently. So tracking on down the side over here, you're going to notice this is a little different. This is your tankless on-demand water heater called a Truma Aqua Go. So all you have is this little, basically quart-sized holding tank off to the left, and that's going to be where your stored water is at, and it pretty much is instantly heated at all times when you're using that. 30-gallon onboard fresh water, just like the other 2. 30-amp connection, city water connection. Black water flush is underneath on this one, right there on the top. So laid out a little bit differently, but everything's still on this side. Little hand warmer where your furnace blows out. Outdoor shower. And the weight on this one is 2,307 pounds. So we're a little over 150 pound difference stepping up to the 865 versus the 825. The 825 was 2151 as far as weight goes. Retail on this one is 48,581. Y'all know what that means. We don't go by that. Never have, never will. Your main drop is on the bottom side on the left side here. Your ladder has been flip-flopped, and if you see this, I wash these campers about once every 2 weeks. These birds just love to crap up a storm on my ladder right here. I think they do it for, you know, shits and giggles. Pardon my French. All right, so you're going to notice that the layout on this one's flip-flopped from the $825. This is another fellow 4-season camper. Your U-shaped dinette, still on the right on this one, just doesn't have a bathroom in front of it before you get to it. Pretty much the same measurements lengthwise on this, still about 72 inches, so about 6 foot, but this one's 3 foot wide, so you're sacrificing about a foot on the width here. All right, bathroom, what you're going to notice, sinks in here. You have a mirror to look at your pretty face in. Look at that. Y'all think that's going to leave a scar? Y'all think this makes me look tough or something? I could be the new Scarface. No, I'm just kidding. I know it don't make me look tough. But anyways, let me hop up in here. I'll show you what kind of room you got. So hopping up in, watch your head. Getting in here, you got this thing hanging down. But I have a skylight for my head. So I'm not sitting here having to crouch over, you know what I mean? If I want to use the toilet, let me throw that down real quick. If I want to use the toilet, it's a little bit tighter in here because we have this sink. But, you know, if you're like me, you're always looking at the glass half full. We still have okay space for our knees. For instance, I'm about 6 foot, 6'1" with the shoes on. Got my toilet paster here right in front of me. Good luck leaning forward, trying to wipe your butt. You know, I don't foresee that being very comfortable. You'd have to put a little movement on it, you know, get a little fancy with it. Or take the shower head, rinse that crack out. You're good to go, my friend. You can be lazy with it. You're hungover or something, take that shower head, rinse yourself off, go ahead and take you a shower. Lean over, brush your teeth, spit, all that good stuff. Then you also got your little armrest right here if things get serious on this throne. Just sit back, relax, go to your happy place. That was a Gilmore reference. I watched that movie, I loved it. Good movie, Adam Sandler. Little medicine cabinet behind the mirror here. Pull up close to me. Y'all gonna get tired of seeing me. All right, moving on. We got us a pretty good sized closet, about half the size of that $825. Let me get rid of these papers, they're in the way. Little pull-out drawer. This is not a storage compartment as it says on this sticker. It's just access port for your furnace and, you know, doohickeys and stuff. 3-burner range. Oven. So this is the upgrade you get when you move up to the 865. That same microwave. A little bit of storage next to it. Good for, you know, probably paper plates, red Solos, maybe some plastic utensils and stuff. I don't know where we're standing on that, you know. I don't know if that's earth friendly anymore, but you know, I still use them. You have a little bit of countertop space over here for your crock pot, Instapot, Keurig, all that fun stuff, coffee makers. Got a pretty deep dish sink here. I like that. That's pretty deep. I feel like I skipped something over here. Oven is also a great place to store your pots and pans, by the way. Got a little bit of storage under the sink. I've had customers tell me that this is great storage for your whiskey bottles, your wine bottles, all that fun stuff. Personally, I used it for cleaning equipment, like you know, the Lysol 303, or not 303, the Lysol all-purpose cleaner. Move that. Same size bed, no countertop up there on this one. So that's a difference we're going to notice. Let's see, your max air fan is located in the entry on this one instead of over the cab over. Now I don't picture it'd be too much to just swap that out. It's the same size cutout, and all you do is just run your power there. Shelf above the window there. Same smart TV here, DC powered. Getting into this one, again, watch your head. I'm specifically watching mine because I don't want to aggravate the concussion. But yeah, just don't forget where you're at or you'll sit up straight into the ceiling. 850 is where we gain our headroom. Same 3-way refrigerator. I can't open that one-handed, unfortunately. Let's see. You have the DC, which is battery, AC, and gas option on this one as well. Bunk bed. You can use that for, you know, having your kid up there, or you can use it for extra storage. Remember what I said about the extra storage? Just remove whatever's up here, like this piece of wood that would cover this, and then you can put your belongings in there. All right, on to the outside. You have a good sized storage compartment underneath here. Not really big enough for a generator to carry, but a lot of people use those front rack systems if they're hauling behind them, and you can lock your generator and ice chest down to that. On the fun side, we have our auto awning, just like the 825 and just like the 850 is going to have. We got our dual pane acrylic windows. These open up really far. I'll show you on the next camper. Our propane tank is located here on the right. External propane connection hanging out the bottom there, but one singular 20-pound propane tank. Outdoor jumper or charging system that you can plug into, 110 outlets, battery vent. All right, we've tracked on down to the 850. This is the largest one. Ow, that burned. My black truck's hot. This is the largest one that I would be comfortable with putting in a 250. Although some of these new Fords, if you get the gas burner option short bed, you're looking at like a 39 to 4,100 pound payload that I've seen on these trucks coming through here. So if you wanted to squeeze an 855S in, you possibly could, but I'm going by, you know, what most trucks are rated for, and this is about where you want to cap it. This is a fellow non-slide out version, the 855S. S means slide out. So when you hop up to this bad boy, usually we're going to put the swing out brackets on it, because this will fit a 250, 350, or 450, single rear wheel or dually, short bed or long bed. So this one's a very versatile camper. This has been the hot one this year. You're fixing to see why. All right, so on this one we have two 20-pounders instead of one. We have that same 30-gallon freshwater tank. Again, all of our connections are on this side, 30 amp plug-in. And then underneath you're gonna find, there it is, city water, black water flush. Same Truma Aqua Go system as the 865. This runs off gas. Outdoor shower. Is that really locked? I know, this is amateur hour, having doors locked. But anyways, you have about the same size cubby hole over here as you did in the 825. And all these have these nice magnetic holders for this door, so you don't have to prop yourself up against it to keep that thing open. All right, docking lights, patio lights, outdoor or backup camera, rear awning just like the others. You do have an entry step system for this one. I just got the camper too low to put it on, so there she is. It's a 4-step easy step system basically. Let's see, let's go to the inside. All right, so on the inside here, you're going to notice this dinette's a little bit larger than the 865 as far as like a width. Length, you're still looking about the same, 70 to 72 inches, so you're about 6 foot there, and about 4 foot wide, just like the 825. So you do get the little bit wider dinette here. This interior color is called Bronzite. This and Grayson's are two most popular, so that's what I keep ordering. Let's see, what else do you need to know over here? There is a secret cubby hole. It's not going to be secret after I show you here, is it? Move these cushions, pull this bad boy up, you got your little secret compartment. You could use that for, you know, extra battery storage if you wanted to add more to the two that comes with it. And we do Battleborn lithium upgrades here, but you could add to it, put an inverter on this bad boy if you wanted to. Let's kick this window out, because I know I told you I was going to show you that. Look how usable these windows are. They let a lot less heat through as well, since it's dual pane acrylic. Glass is a conductor, so it seems to let a little bit more heat through. In a Lance, you know, you could go either way though, because they're so well insulated. All right, so we got our bug shade here if we want to keep out the bug friends. Then we got our night shade, that way we don't get perverts checking us out when we're changing clothes. Hello. Little mirror on the door you can check yourself out in. All right, so I feel like the bathroom's a little bit better laid out here. It's larger, but you still have that sink here. So, and this added shelf kind of takes up some of your space too. Maybe if they took this shelf away, put the toilet on the back side here, maybe it would be a better design. But I do like this one for the solid one-piece fiberglass drop-in shower. Let me hop up in this thing, show you what you got to work with. Okay, so when you get in here, skylight opens it up for your noggin. Sit down, and it is comfortable. You can't do a wide open spread eagle, you know what I mean? But you can sit here and have plenty of knee room. You got the little crotch shot furnace going here. Let me know if I'm getting too perverted with this thing. We'll turn her down a bit. I don't want to get demonetized or something. Dang GoPro quit on me. Said it got too hot, overheated, so it shut off. So I had to wait and let it cool off. But what a pansy, right? We got us a vent in here where we can vent out the toxic fumes or the humidity. Then we got the cold and hot water lines in here, run to the shower head or the sink. You just pull this little plug up right here if you want to redirect it to the shower head. Then we got us a little secret pocket down in here. Access our water lines. There's our toilet paper holster, easy to reach. Back side of the outdoor shower, you got cutoff valves leading to that for winterizing. All right, moving on. We got us a closet. We have, actually we have a couple in this one, or maybe three or four. So I call them the hers, hers, and hers. She's gonna take all of them. Good luck, boys. Pull out drawer, also not a storage compartment, just no pretty sticker on this one. Access the back side of that trim water heater. Upgraded oven, we got the 3-burner stovetop here. It's all gas. And then we also have our oven. And again, this is great for, say, like pots and pans. Again, we got the standard microwave convection air fryer ordeal. Got the key rack, let me demonstrate that for you. Look at this, check this out. Boom. You got 4 of them here. Howard clock. A little bit of storage over here to the right of the microwave. Convenience center, also where you run your awning in and out. Separated double dish sink. A little bit of countertop space. Not much to play with. Gordon Ramsay's not going to like this for, you know, prepping. But he's got the little tabletop over here he can do his prep work with. Or like I said, go outside, enjoy your time while you're camping. All right, so on this one, again, the 60 by 80 inch queen size mattress. It looks bigger in this one because everything's bigger up here. This camper is 10 inches wider than those other two. And then you have a good bit of extra headspace in this one. Somebody like me, I still got to kind of keep it squatted down a little bit, but I can almost sit straight up. And I can definitely sit straight up under the skylight here. So this is a really good position where they put this skylight at. Now we have, okay, these aren't closets. Shelf space over here. You could remove the shelf and make you a closet out of it, I'd reckon. Wireless phone charger. Little pull-up cabinet here. Here's your other closet. And then I got my little TV box in there. But yeah, the hers and hers closets. Look at that, more shelf space. So you gain a lot more storage with this one. This is like the other side over there. And then a little pull-out drawer. So you get a good bit more storage with this one. Of course, these weigh a little bit more. But like I said, this is about the largest I'd want to put, you know, in a 250 or 2500 series truck. But a lot of these newer trucks are coming with higher payloads now, especially with the gas engines. 3-way fridge. So again, battery, AC shore power, or gas, which would pull off your onboard propane tanks. You got 2 batteries in this one, 2 propane tanks, 10 inches more width, more headroom. Over here, this used to be where the sliding pantry was. They replaced that with looks like shelves. But a quick fix for this, get on Amazon. I don't know if you're an Amazon shopper or not, but probably about 90% of Americans are. Get you these little plastic baskets that slide in there. You can put your canned goods and spices in there and pull out the plastic trays, and basically you have your sliding pantry again. Easy way to fix that problem, right? I don't know if you noticed though, but the amount of headspace in here. Look at this. Even standing down here, you know, in the kitchen dinette area, I have a lot more space, and I feel like I have a lot more shoulder room too, not, you know, not kind of bunched up a little bit. All right, so this one right here, you could sleep 3 comfortably, 2 on the bed, one down here, and again, you know, if you're nice and cuddly, you got the dinette that makes into a bed. And then you can either use this as a bunk for your kids, grandkids, or you can remove all this stuff right here and here and use it as a storage compartment. Right side, campground side, fun side. All right, look at this. We got the auto awning just like the other two. We got the outdoor speakers, rock out the kiss. Got the electric jacks just like the other two. And if you swing that TV around, we're getting into college football season, hallelujah. Let me know who you watch down in the comments, but you can swing that TV around and you can catch the game from over here while you're outside cooking up on that flat top. If you want to keep your bugs out, you can still see through this screen, don't worry. But look how far this thing opens up. We got a nice breeze coming through. I don't know if you noticed, but we got, looks like some thunderstorms coming in. Staying under here, keep dry. Got a nice little breeze going. Patio light that has an amber and a white light on it. It's a two-way. Let's see, fridge access, hand warmer, outdoor charger, 110 outlet. Then we got, look at that, the nice gas connection for our propane on board. Hook our little grill up to that. Boom, we got the gas. All right, everybody, that pretty much sums it up. Hope you enjoyed the video. I know I had fun making it, and this concussion didn't make me forget anything, I don't think. Y'all will let me know down in the comments for sure. Might get lit up, I don't know. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and throw me a thumbs up. Lets YouTube know that I might know what I'm talking about, might be enjoyable to watch, something along them lines. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so. Join this Fish and Fun family. I'd be happy to have you. The goal is to hit 40,000 by the end of the year. So I think we're a little bit less than 7,000 subscribers away. So it'd be amazing to be able to hit that goal. And then if you have any questions, you can either comment. I try to answer as many comments as I see. I don't see all of them. So if I don't answer, it's not because I hate you or don't like you, it's because I didn't see it. Or you can give me a call at 423-892-6272. Again, that's 423-892-6272. Call in to Chattanooga Fish-n-Fun, ask for Brad. Say you saw a video or something, and we're going to get you the BSRP pricing, and that's Brad's suggested retail pricing. And then also, throw me a doggy bone. You know, if you have any video ideas, put them in the comments below. I'll, you know, look at all the ideas and see what I can't come up with and make time for, and see what we can do there. But yeah, so that's pretty much it though. All these campers, the 825, you're starting out around 2151 on dry weight with the options. 865, you're around 2300 and change. I think it was like 2307, memory serves me correctly. And then about 2834, somewhere around that on this one. So you're just above 2800 on the 850 with dual solar panels, load rack system, backup camera, AC unit, all that fun stuff, you know, that you're going to want while glamping. So again, all these are fully hard side campers, and they start out around high 40s to high 50s, and that's on the retail side, so forget about that. But hope y'all stay dry. I think I'm about to get wet. Y'all take care, stay safe. I'll see you on the next one.